Alright, what's up, narcoleptics? Daredevil Season 3 with spoilers. Alright, let's get it. So, we got Season 3 with Bullseye. Extremely accurate aim. Anyway, so the season starts out with Matt Murdock nearly dead from an explosion from the Defenders show. Can't even really say series. It's only got one season. I don't think they're getting another season. Of course, they canceled Iron Fist and Luke Cage. Now, Iron Fist I haven't seen not one episode of. Luke Cage, I saw both seasons of it, and I like both seasons. Season 1 was the best one, of course. Anyway, let's talk more on that later. I really appreciate how multiple shows tie in to each other. They had the Defenders series and this Daredevil season 3 is tying in from that show. I think Matt Murdock was a little bit more low key this season. At least after the first few episodes. And I think him being back in the church he grew up in, the Catholicism I think it grounded him more. And I think the church would be more. I would hope church would be more grounding for everyone. But the thing is about religions or at least the ones I'm familiar with, so there's just a lot of funny business going on. But without the funny business, I don't know. Without the funny business, it would be better. I wonder if they would have more devout followers. Anyway, back to the show. Daredevil Season 3 introduced Sister Maggie. Now, I figured Sister Maggie was gonna end up being his mother, and I didn't read. I read a few Daredevil issues, but I didn't know that about it. But I think I must have heard a spoiler somewhere but it at the same time it seemed kind of obvious that you know it wasn't explicitly said in the beginning, but it was kind of like she was already following him, following his life. So anybody who cared that much would have to be, his mother, a mother figure, at least, if not his mother. So it was pretty obvious. And I like the witty banter going on between her and Murdoch. That was cool. And also, as the season went on, and Danger was actually in the church. It was very convenient that she was in the right place at the wrong time. Or is it at the wrong place at the right time? I don't know, but she wasn't where the danger was ever. Alright, next character. Talk about Murdoch and Sister Maggie. Next character, Wilson Fisk. Vanessa! So yeah, Wilson Fisk, he had it all figured out. He was playing Risk this season. He just made the FBI pawns in his game, played them like a fiddle. However, Vanessa made him vulnerable to Daredevil. Daredevil beat him at his own game. It's the way it had to go down. Alright, next is Foggy. Foggy was a great support, as always. And we see that he's holding it down with Marcy. And we also see him with his family, his mother, father, brother, their meat shop. And he, with all his success, he's still trying to do right by his family. Alright, next character is Karen Page. So Karen Page, alright, we know she's a great reporter. Great reporter. However, we did not need an entire episode dedicated to her. If she wasn't at least a little annoying already, it was really annoying getting her own episode and just behaving badly. Her brother, she killed him. And she hung out with this seedy guy it was no good. But with all our faults, let's be honest, she got curves in all the right places. All right. Next character. Special Agent in Charge, Tammy Hadley. So Tammy, she was ruthless. She was ruthless, but she was really trying to protect Agent Nadeem. To show her ruthlessness, things got too close for comfort. She made him anything closer. She shot Agent Wynn. No hesitation. I mean, dead in the head. She's tough, but boy, she make some enemies. Alright, Agent Agent Nadeem. He's actually my favorite character this season. He just wanted to keep his family safe. And I think he knew how everything was going down. He knew that Kingpin was playing the entire agency. But he had to play his role. Hold on. Gotta find something real quick. Yeah, there were other returning characters. Yeah, Sergeant Brett Mahoney. Returning character. Still the same dynamic between him and Foggy. I really like this character. But we'll move on to Benjamin Dex Poindexter, aka Bullseye. So I like this backstory. It was a tragic one, but I like that they put it in to this season. They actually put it in and it gives you a better idea of what's going on with him. Really kind of threw me for a loop though. The way he was following Julie, and it wasn't, it was creepy, but it wasn't what you really would initially thought about it. You know, he had his psychiatrist, psychologist. Anyways, his counselor helped him out a lot. And when she got sick and she died, he needed, he just needed a guiding light. His North Star. And that's what he needed in Julie, because he worked with her at the crisis center, and he needed a replacement for his counselor. So, it wasn't what I initially thought he was doing. But he couldn't even land that because he gave away too much. So, but man, that aim, extremely accurate. I mean, how do you get your eyes and arms in such synchronization? I don't know. Anyway, that'll do it for this review. Spoiler: Daredevil season 3. It's really disappointing about Luke Cage being canceled, but I really think it was really just business. That first season, just literally, I think it crashed Netflix, that first season. The second season, the ratings were way lower. And so, what do you do if you're a corporation like that? Your goal is to make profit, ultimately. And you want to, to get those profits, you want to pretty much keep the customer happy. But at the same time, if your profits are, if you see something that's not making the profits go up, then you gotta do what you gotta do. Make cuts where you can. And I think that's what it was all about. However, the character can show up in other shows. Now, Jessica Jones, it's getting a season 3 because I think it's already shot. They already shot it. So we'll see how those ratings go. If the ratings are low, then they ought to cancel that show as well. But enough talk. Gonna get out of here. Not sure what the next one will be, but it'll be good. Hopefully better than this one. Alright. Post your comments down below. Like, share, subscribe. We out.